wait, pause, you see. Well, it wasn't here last month. Exams for you, right? And we have no casualties. The absolute respect you can give a poet on the stage is to untie your size 11s and float it up in front of you. Ultimate respect, right? You're really feeling the poem. Gently, please. We don't want to bust nobody head, right? We don't want casualties, right? Cool, we have no medics here. Anybody know first aid? Alright. You ready to nurse a wound? Exactly. Right? Cool. So we have the rules down, right? Everybody understand how the night is going to run, right? Once we finish with the slam, we're going to run straight into our feature performer, Kwame Weeks. And going on midway week. Alright, cool. So we're going to start with the first poet. They should know their order, so when they don't do embarrassment, I'm going to see every poet. I scan it all over and I'm going to see it. I scan it and I'm going to see it. Right, so that's when I'm coordinating. Right? So the first open mic performer for the night, you all make some noise for Samaya Fuller Hay.
Before us, keep it within the burning sensation of the chest, because that's what keeps the burning sensation of the rest of your body away. Swimming, but not in water. Racing, but not to be the winner. Bracing for the snitching mentality of the tongue. And keep that breath whispering secrets in your throat. Bear the pain of your lungs beating against locked doors, bursting to the cuts in your skin to relieve the pounds of a heavy heart, fighting within a fight to fight against a force of air you will never release. Dry bones stuck in the paralyzing phase of contraction, avoiding the idea of what might happen to me after breathing apparatus, gasping to get through a journey of a life where a breath is a man to the death. And you just enjoy it, so that you don't have to face the walls of a screaming soul after it. And we've all been holding our breaths our entire lives, something about blood, sweat, and tears, conquering lifelong fears, backbend towards feet, lifting sheets to make ends meet, twisting and turning beneath the sun, ignoring the voices that chooses the gun, to live a life where paper is more valuable than oxygen, more lumber than trees, more breath than a single tear than there is to actually breathe. Something about a mother that can never admit whenever she's wrong, a never-ending cycle of Caribbean blood teaching their youngs of 5 ways not to use their lungs. Something about a son either tragically misguided or misguided, tragically diving headfirst into a life, a weapon for fun, because a mother and a father couldn't successfully raise their son. Something about a child on a 9-month-long journey to give life, but all she can do is crawl. Something about a father returning home with substance instead of control, warrants instead of checks, shadows instead of his presence, silver chains instead of gold. Something about me, wondering what I've done to deserve a broken respiratory system, but simply just wanted to survive. In with it, hold on with it, free, endure it till you don't have to face the consequences after. In with it, hold out with it, free, just like you learn in swimming lessons to survive long enough within the pool waters. And this is what your life has come to. Because when you're born into a unique house, you can't do anything, much less for you. I'm really happy that we're getting to see this group perform. But you put all your hands together for stragglers.
So, in case you know who I am, I'm Joel Phillip. And this will make sense later. But this poem is going to need a translator. So, I'll be here just in case he says something like,
with them long sunglasses, I could call you Rasta for eyes up.
he means that more like, hi. Would you mind being named my empress? How I bet even the hem of your dress could temper any tempest. See how you turned me to a whaler. I just had to hear you to say, if you like me, I like you back.
I like your back. I need a little more than just the preview. I swear I see you somewhere before. Oh yes, in my dreams.
Meaning that even in my sleep, I see the scene of we meeting. Your fleeting image is so sweet, I jump out of my sheets to chase you. So when I say things like,
I say I like your back, girl.
it means that you must be the secret Victoria trying so hard to hide. You have to put in-house.
And fixed dinner, knit blouse, for we 6 children.
Be the backbone of our family. Because you would be a great mother. Like the one I never had.
Waiting for common law.
Come on, though. We just met, but there's no reason we can't be wed.
Nah, Madrid. I know not church and government only business thing.
So she not get married?
Oh, nah, she ain't getting married.
What do you mean by that?
Dog, why buy him a ring when I can buy Sheila? I can't what she future boy, no one she had. Marriage is like a rope, and them thing only good to tie goat and hangmen. And on these ends I don't get nothing but no kind of horn. And this carrot.
It's just to say I do.
Yeah, nah, I cool.
You're blind fool.
This right true.
This my rules.
You just think worse than anything I do.
This the kind of thing your kind does do.
And them don't know what's inside you.
This right true?
But I don't understand why you out here just looking for a woman to mind you.
I'm all wrong with that. Wrong with that.
What kind of man you is under all that pretty talk?
And you better. You on this kind of ways about your watch and ways.
At least she could sense something genuine when I say it.
After she sipped through the fever and Rasta finance.
But you this guy is in with smoke and mirrors, and after pray she don't see the fire. You scared she find out? Enough one right now, crying for help.
By the time that happens, she'll be gaslighting herself. You keep giving her water, and I will give she denial. Besides, this is how you handle thoughts. I say. Where's she going?
Yeah, she gone. What you expect? When you plan to treat she like a dog and get in the girl head, be real with the girl, like, think about who she is and not just where you can get.
Are you sure that will work?
Don't worry, it will make sense later.
I just want to say that the views shared by poets on this stage have nothing to do with right? Cool. So they help me bring the next poet on the stage. Make some noise for Gerald Reese.
Good night, everybody. Because my fellow struggle members forgot to follow the strugglers on Instagram, I am part of the strugglers. It's just the Dutch strugglers. Spell it how you think it's spelled? Yeah, thank you. So I'm going to phone you one. Try to memorize it. If I forget it, I'll pull it my phone. But I'll try to miss. I've been sober for 5 months. And in a month, to be 6. That's half a year and a lip of liquor has yet to touch these lips. But I don't know how to feel. On the one hand, I'm proud of it. There was a time when I didn't think this is something I'd be allowed to see, but now I think sobriety looks good. And I'm just trying to make some memories. At least ones I can remember. Because the less I drink, the more I notice that some of these youths really hopeless. Some people can't lie with the dogs until I'm before I hold them, to each their own dread. I'm not trying to question how your life is. I just didn't like it, that every time I had a crisis, smooth off was the only way to ice it. So that's why I tried. So that's why I tried, amongst a whole other heap of reasons. But I'm not about to stand up on the stage and explain how I inherit my father demons, so I'll leave it at that. I personally never wanted to see another drink in my hand, but some of my friends just laugh and make fun of it, like what they call a new monk, big prophet. But then they start talking tempting, like, why is one shot a punching? But they don't know that once I start, it's hard to stop it. And they doesn't be there when I feel like I can't breathe and need to vomit. And they don't know the prayers I say to keep the generational curses away from coming. And they don't know that I'm one kind of event away from saying it. Barry come every crappy punching. Pour plenty out for the spirits. Rest in peace blacks, rest in peace to the grandfathers, and rest in peace the office. And then it's bars after bars on the avenue. I'm waking up to the kicks and the laugh while I come into. Waking up still drunk off my ass, but it's nothing new. 7 they just had to say the word if that's what they want to do. I don't.
Excuse me?
I don't want this. But I don't need a Viking helmet to say ding dong. I feel like a bell because on the weekend I feel it coming. Rum is like that one toxic friend who you can't seem to get rid of. Can't stand to be around him because he's draining. But deep down you hate him and it's frustrating because all of the friend group love him and you hate him. But this man, like he named intermission because he don't miss an event. But every time they're in the same room, the whole place gets intense. But you don't want to make a scene, so you keep putting your feel to yourself and it hurts because every time you're going through something, he is the first one you want to reach to for help and you know it's just a matter of time until that 6-month streak turns to 0. And it hurts. You work so hard just to have to start over again. And you feel like you hold no respect for yourself. But you just have to move on. Even if you feel like you have to force your soul to reset. But that's life. If I drink, I can just get sober again. Thank you.
And a struggler pelt a shoe for a struggler. That's like liking your own post on that. You understand that? This big crazy up on here. It's not fair. It's not fair. I don't want to dance them, you understand? They want to be on. Right? So, we're going to introduce the next performer. I think this is their first time performing on stage, I'm not sure. I never really see them perform, I know them, but I never see them. Right? So, you all put your hands together for Ronald Farmer.
It's the numbness in your throat that makes your tongue heavy when I read. How are you and how happy are you? Friend, I have been to hell and back looking for someone that has not passed away, who has cast away the love from me. I see them in my sleep. I smell their perfumes on the streets. It's either my knees betraying me or my lungs forget to breathe. If this were brief, I could put to bed that my beloved has brought me to the rest. But this isn't brief without sense. Sounds great. And this one is called Salt. If I looked back, my back would be the lanterns. From my neck to my spine, I feel the coarseness of each bite blade feed into the wind, and into dust I would begin again. If I looked back, how much would my weight be not in gold but in salt? Let me dust all the excess from my chest. Would it have been better if I stopped stealing glances at a past that has passed me by? And stopped thinking of a person that more than me used because of my lips, feelings, and smile. I pray that it takes an entire ocean to measure out of how much I have loved you. But would it be easier to have my body rolled to the ground, compounded back to you, pound by pound, down to forsake all of that I have been to grow more than life itself, even if the penalty meant death by swords? Thank you.
Alright, so wow. I'm not feeling good about introducing this poem to us. Because it's just another struggler. All you put your hands together for Tevin Douglas.
Again, I'm Juicy, but
So, let's only choose. We have 3 points and 4 teams, right? We have A, B, and C.
always choose C.
I'm going to form cereal, so growing up in the Caribbean means that you have to know how to act. Which is to say, you have to know when to talk, and when you talk, it's a back chat. Remember backtrack. Growing up in the Caribbean means you know real men who just get on wassy, as well as you know several individuals who act scandalously. Growing up in the Caribbean means you have the ability to speak one of 2 languages: English and gracefulness. And luckily for you, I'm fluent in both, so we have a lesson here today. So next time I ask you where the line is, I won't have to pelt it back with the same foot in our hand, man, you dig? Ask me if you understand. Topic 1. If I say, you look real bad, girl, I'm not telling you to one change. I'm saying that the outfit is really nice and put together. But when I say, now, you look real bad, girl, I'm telling you to go and change that damn woman and put away. Why not so hard to understand? So during Carnival, when you're on the road and you're hearing them scantily clad girl bad like crab, it's not insults per se. They are simply saying that those women and the outfits are quite appealing to one eye, and somehow you still don't get it. Are you a fool? Which is to say, I'm asking if you are cool. Because one man might call you a mother's ass, and the other would say that you are quite the jackass. But once you pass the accent test, you pay me no mind, right? Right, I guess. Topic 2. I never taught I had to teach manners to big people, but morning, and good night, are both common courtesies. Yes, you have to say it twice, get points across. And I have to drive this home because once you drive past Shagona's, manners become like water from Massa, you're barely getting it. And once you pass the lighthouse, manners will come out with links payments, and not one kill all you to these lights.
a picture. I don't know how to get it through all their head. When Prince Annie made that one song, he said, your girl, my girl, your girl. That was not a challenge. She wasn't lying. Because touching somebody, girl will get killed or burnt in more ways than one. But I don't have one here to be listening to me, so burn to learn, I don't care. Now topic 4. When we say, we will see, or we will let you know, we lie. We never letting you go anything. We go in home and not bothering to update here. So with that being said, am I going to continue this lesson? I will see. You might not know now.
I honestly feel that I went over plenty people's heads, you know.
Yeah.
Man say, and I see I'm forgetting, you know, brains forgetting. Was he like about WhatsApp? Man, I was just like, WhatsApp? That's actually crazy and everybody, no shoes? It is, but the stingy. They put their hands together for Tevin. Alright. I'm trying to peep here because I'm not performing, I'm not here yet, but we're moving swiftly along, we're waiting. Right? So y'all, let's introduce the next performer, Dara Estrada.
This poem started off as a journal entry, and it's kind of a healing journey, right? So it's called Vision Board. The man on my vision board pushed out his hand. I'm staring at him in a world I can't seem to understand. Now I'm seeing myself through his lens as I watch back at my younger self, and all I see is pain. I'm trying to process all those emotions I felt, but it all sums up to this day. This day because no one protected me from the harsh realities of the world. You didn't protect me from him as a mother should. The person I loved the most just took advantage of me and left me out in the cold. I kept all that pain and hurt inside until I was done, moving through life, silly me thinking I won. But the things I won were heartbreak, heartache, and unreasonable amount of uncertainty, because I never dealt with the pain and the trauma you left me. Telling me to come inside and close the door to a dark room is all that I can recall. When I woke up, I remember slowly tracing my name with the blood spattered on the wall. If I close my eyes, I can still feel the places that you touched, which is why I try to mask those feelings with those pills from my mother's clutch. I kept it all inside because who would believe me, I fear? After all in the eyes of everyone, he was father of the year. I hated myself for too long until I saw my reflection in the man on my vision board. He was happy, fearless, and completely carefree, while I was standing there wanting to be everything and anything else but me. See, then it suddenly hit me, if I want to be like that man on my vision board, I need to use the key. The key of forgiveness and understanding that you were just only a child. But today I can look at myself and see my journey and smile. Today I'm the man on the vision board. Today my peace would forever be the most expensive thing I could ever afford. Today I can see you and hold no hate in my heart, because I'm the man on the vision board, and that's where I start.
I like that song, it's so important. It is right. Don't give another one now. So we're gonna break to jump into the slap, right? But remember what I told you? What I told you? What I told you about the numbers? Free. Go ahead. So What's the thing I told you after freezing? Right, judging, right? So I'm going to select the numbers. We need 5 judges. 5 judges, we need audience judges, right? I can't tell them out, don't worry, it's not 12. Right? So judge number 1. Number 25. We have a number 25. Oh God! Look at you, you not reach him. You not reach, you even have a seat yet. So you'll check us by the sound engineer, right? Nice. So number 25, judge 1. I love how smooth this running. Number 28. Come on, so like 28. Okay. See, I'm not looking, I'm not cheating on. Right? I don't even see it. Number 60. Alright. You cannot. You absolutely cannot. You absolutely cannot. Let me go again. Number 12. 12. Alright. Right. So judge number 2, right? Number 10. You friends with any of these poets who slamming? You here on your own accord? You swear by that? Alright. Judge number 3. Right. Here we go again. See, I'm not looking. Number 34. We have a 34. No 34. Alright. We need 2 more. Number 57. 57? What? You friends with anybody here?
Yes.
Who you friends with? Who's slamming?
Socialist like them.
Oh my gosh, cheaters, boy. Cheaters. Number 14. Nah, in regular. I had regular, that regular. Hold on. Number 19. 19, you have any friends here? Oh, you could judge. She was in the open, right? So judge, don't try to get that lawyer, realize and try to strip out any responsibility. No. Right, so judge number 4, right? And the last judge will be number 30. Hi, number 30. You have no friends here, right? Right, good. So we have our 5 audience judges, right? We're going to break for 15 minutes. Judges, check me by the DJ, right? And we will debrief y'all. We're going to listen to some music. 15 minutes break. We're going to jump into the slam, patronize the bar, use the bar food, check out the art, talk to friends, make friends, right? Beautiful.
Okay, we're here at, this is Bars, and it's Poetry Slam. So we're here in Port of Spain, in Trinidad, doing this at the time. Welcome to Gartsy. Sorry for the late introduction, but we had to get started right away, and they got started before us. So I'm really happy that you join us for this. It's very different than the things that we do, but it's all part of the arts in Trinidad and Tobago. And so this is really nice to see folks come out and be judged on their poetry and have to grow a different sector of the culture. That's also very important. Poetry leads to calypso and reggae, and everything has poetry in it, so it's really important to check this out. They're on a 15-minute break, as she said, and we'll get back to I guess on the other side we'll get the feature performer, who is not going to be judged. He's here to perform. So that's coming up. So stay tuned and continue to watch on. I'll just show you scenes of the inside. This here is the ThinkArtWork Studios. So it's ThinkArtWork Studios, and this is Bars Open Mic and Poetry Slam Series. It happens apparently every month, and this is the first time we're attending this event. So every month here, it's right on Cipriani Boulevard in Port of Spain. So this area is actually a gallery and a studio as well. So pretty much you see a lot of artwork on the wall and so forth. But tonight they're just hosting the slam poetry here at ThinkArtWork Studio. So we'll catch it on the other side. So meanwhile, stay tuned.
I was also right, I love, you know what, music come up and it's like everybody doesn't know what the time it is. They're an anxious world. You know what the price of today is?
Yes.
$1,000. That's why it has so much force. You have to perform today. They say you spend money on dips. You have to pay it back. Right? So we're going to start strong with the slam, right? There's not too much small, so this is with the slam. We do it rapid fire. Poet perform, judges judge. I judge the judge's judgment. Kidding. I will judge it internally, right? The judges are going to score the poets from 1 to 10. Judges, pop your hands. We have 5 beautiful judges, and they're professionals now because we had the debriefing, we had the whole keynote session in the back and thing, and they understand what the vibes is, right? Cool. So we're scoring them out of 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, and the poets, well, they love 10s, right? But the thing is, the lowest and the highest scores will be dropped, and the 3 scores in the middle will be added up to, right? finesse the scores, right? We'll have the top, find the median, and I'll do the scores, right? Same rules apply. Poets can perform anything they like, right? The only rule is no hate. None of the isms, racism, sexism. No, sexism, not too bad. I can just be kidding, you know? A little bit. All of us here are a little bit racist, right? We are secretly because of racist, right? But hey, we are staying away from hate, spreading love, but speak your mind, right? The next thing is you can't throw shoes to the poets, float it. Remember, I say it's the ultimate respect. We really want some size 6. I hear you say shoes, yes, shoes. We want some size 6, we want some size 5, these size 10 and 11, 12, 13, 14 up the ladder. I'm fed up, right? I'm fed up. Then we get some sandals too, these boots, these construction boots, right? Yeah, we want some nice shoes up here, right? Remember, you could shout bars, but we don't want to be too disruptive of the slam poets, right? Nothing that will make them have to pause and lose their momentum, right? We show love to all of the poets. It's not easy to come up here and perform and be scored. And here's what, we're going to be live scoring, right? So after the judges after they write their scores, they're going to hold it up and I will read it. So transparency, right? And I'm going to cheat it, yeah. Whatever the judges put is final, right? So we have to respect the judges' decisions and we all winners. I know only one person going on win at the end of the day, but we all winners, right? All you understand? Yeah? Yeah. Cool. You ready? Alright. So, we're going to kick off the slam strong with the first performer. I want you all to encourage them. I want you all to make some noise for Sheldon Roach.
What did I do wrong? They told me this could die young. I mean, look at Kobe. All Kobe did was bag threes, dunks, shots. Yet watch his fans combust like a hell crash that took his life. In God we trust, right? So what did I do wrong? Haven't I been good enough? I donated to charity, help people get mental clarity, even help the old ladies cross the street. Yet who am I still here, alive and well? I thought the good die young. I thought he took the guys with clean records, seems reckless, that I never met the requirements set in accordance with a higher calling. The importance of my good deeds to put the needs of the few over the needs of the many seems worthless to you. Passed over me like a bowl of old leftovers on Christmas. Well, throw me in the microwave on Boxing Day, because I'm good and I'm young. Now you left me over lots of real ones, I'll admit. But I'm just as good as any of the bunch. The cream of the top, tip of the top. The fittest of the lot, yet I am 6 feet under, surrounded by the warmth of the dirt ground, parading around the better place. It frustrates me. It frustrates me. But again I ask, what did I do wrong? Just yesterday I saw someone struck down. A good soul, never harmed their hair. They cry for him. They mourn his absence. But the only thought that presents itself in my head is why him and not me? Why them and not me? I'm jealous. I don't want to come across as disrespectful or blasphemous, but you need to get your eyes checked, or whatever God uses to evaluate the good from the rest. Because it ain't working, it ain't doing, it ain't proving, you're fooling anybody that you take the good or young. At least you're not fooling me. I mean, isn't the biggest test of moral value is how you treat others? It's not business. I've been shown that in droves. I couldn't have put any clothes in this hand. I'm for the people. I hope you understand. You can't ask for anything else, anything more. I gave all I got. Became a saint even when I'd rather not. Work night and day fighting for equal rights and BLM protests and patronize small businesses, even if I find the food grotesque or the clothes tacky or the service lacking any quality. I did my best, but I'm stuck here, alive and well, when I did everything not to be. I thought the good die young. You said the good die young. Truth be told, I'm trying my best not to be. And I pray I'm not over my head. But God, you need to bring me to your side. I hate being on this side. Can't I go on the other side where the grass is greener? Isn't that why you take the good and young? To frolic into pastures of green and to bask in the glory of everlasting sun? I don't want to be here on everything. To my parents, because they were real ones, they were good ones, they were young ones. Road rage, December 25th, 2012. We arrived off the highway, caused that place. Could never forget the day that you ruined my life. Scrambled the pieces in my head that used to make me tick. Been trying to put them together, been trying to outlast this weather, been trying to make diamonds out of this pressure. But all I want to do now is see my mom again. I've been being a goody two-shoes just to see my dad again. But look at the draw. Still breathing this God-polluted air. You know, it don't make sense. They say you take the good when they're young, but I'm bold and I ain't gone. So I think it's time I take it into my own hands. I don't want to green grass no more, or your better place no more. I want to see the faces of all the good ones you have up there with you. I'm going to stick with the old and the bad. And you know what? Good fucking riddance.
The man who say, yeah, it's check. Okay, how we feeling? Judges, I know why they won't yet. Judges, you ready? Only need not to speak. Only need not to sponsor. Judges, how we feeling? And have tea. And have coffee. His name? Shout language. How you feeling? Alright, so I'm going to tell you this story. So the other day, now, real strange things has just happened to me. I just witnessed real strange things. Yeah? I did my walk in a room. Right? Are we ready, judges? Yeah? Judges, we good, right? Ah, boy. Alright. Well, let's talk coming. Right, I hope you're right. It's big enough for you tread any line on truth, yeah? Right. So we have 8, 6.2, 6.5, 7.5. Put your hands together for sure. Right. Next performer to the stage, second slam performer. Put your hands together for Mustafa.
Good night. Isaiah, which one is your granny? Isaiah granny?
Sorry, darling. This is not funny. I'm going to follow you for you.
Okay. So this piece is called December Slam.
Great sense.
Guys, everything good I say, I mean it. And everything that not so good, I mean, it was needed to move the story along. And you come to hear us recite choruses, and we're hoping for our praise, all of us. And waiting approval of all words on display. But not me, though. I don't give a fuck. I'll do it 4 times, but it is my 14. But they said 5 times the charm. And so far I've been sitting with the luck of a 4-leaf clover. And the throne only seats 1. So this year, at the end of this year, is my love chair. Yeah. And I know you love to see it. I bring a little fire, a little flare at the end of my tail, so it's safe to say I'm a charm and a trailblazer.
Sharp cuts and hot shots on my Hellraiser. It's in my genes to inspire everyone to write their very best. Like no one ever was, I am the muse. And if you're thinking you're the best, then I'm you too. I'm standing 10 toes down knowing I have a leg up on the competition. I mean, they act like they could win. Indeed. But I see a nice George Floyd though. Cause I'm the bread the devil need. Keen to stomach stardom and fame, it's all in rage and I hip to it. The nigga for the FEMA, you know it's timber. You ain't even matter axe. I come in like a lumberjack. Back to skip over the competition like a slip disc. The music I like comes deep from the pan belly with drums and sticks. I am some sick shit. I long for the best riddance. Never cage my feelings, wants my heart in it. And this is a chess piece, so I treasure it. I already buy a new ballpoint, so it will be money well spent. And you could call me Sahara now, cause I affect in your ears, your nose, and your throat. All no, because I affect in your ears, your eyes, and your throat. And I specialize in putting in the work so you don't have to ask. You can see the difference in the face when I'm proactive. This is a clean wash from my soul to the head of my crown top. And if you was paying attention, you realize I was building this body. I work from the ground up. I sort with assimilation of similes, nothing similar, never simmering. I am really him, not a simulation. A spectacle, spectacular. You spec sky when expect to pass me, use a bunch of retrospects. And I set for set. I forget he's my favorite in this dementia, so it's early dead on set for set. Stop shed, I'm like a roach. Now we give one away. I forget he's my favorite in this dimension, so it's dead early on set for set. Stop shelling like a roach, now we don't want to know where they gone. Turn Jason for Mason, no mask on. Leave brown, black and blue, cause I know holy is forgiveness. And blessed is the sinner who still seeks it. Isaiah Wayne John named after a western, but he dare not take any shots at me, cause he know when my good get bad and ugly. Rizzo, she cut me. Majid, you know I come to salam, brother. So watch what you say, cause the peace could be upon you. There's a difference when we pray. I'm a predator, the great black Mustafa. I went to the depths, I'm with wits, the wit of these witnesses. And what you're witnessing is witchcraft, which I withdrew from within lest I wither. A voyeuristic vision from the valley, so verily venomous. And I ain't come to peak yet. Yet he on our mountain top trying to find Himalaya to peak test. Respect, I can get all and y'all, but I want to take this time to say thank you for a 2024.
Right? So just settle with yourself. Judges, how are you feeling? Are you ready? Ready? And all judges ready? Ready? Whispering, sweet. Alright. Right. Cool. Judges, I want to see the scores. Calm down, we're overwhelming men. Right? So we have a 10, a 9.5, 8.8, 9.5 and 10. Make some noise on this side. I just reminded all you that. Don't feel all you see high scores and all you start to get frantic. Top score is slashed. Like the smallest score, what I know for words. Smallest score, yeah. Smallest score is slashed. And we finally, we deal up with the middle, right? Right. So we're moving on to the next poet. Put your hands together for Rizzo.
Come with me, companion, to a place in my mind where we find that love is kind and waits for me. A place where, though it seems I've walked 1,000 miles, upon arrival, the trail is swept And we'll find that all the while I have been kept by the whispers of those who have prayed for me. You see, it's always been held here, in a sacred space within a cell. This love, like a dream within a dream, the fullness of a memory waiting to be revealed, where once there was but fragmented truth, here blossoms a beautiful new reality. My mother gave this to me. My father paved this for me. And my friends, they raised this in me. This love that knows no record of wrong is made of the same muchness as the sun. So come with me, companion, to a place where the sleep is sweet, where all prophecies cease in their reaping except that which need not be defended or believed in. Like a heart beating, like the bursting of a seedling, like that deep knowing between parents and child, that there is no distance, space, or time that can truly divide us. Some call it God, some call it love, some say it's just the way it is. Yet, here you are, companion, choosing this way with me. This path where love lingers guides us from within. And as love becomes true, it becomes true for all that we give birth to. Because love leads. And as I love you, I love all who gave birth to you. I send back waves of it. I myself a wave made by the currents your family made. Because somewhere, somehow, someone knew that it was our fate to rest and to dwell in this place. That according to scripture, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things, never ends.
Alright. How are we feeling about the result? Judges. Judges in other words, right? If only they get the last part there. You know, like energy. Love is, you can't destroy love, you understand? It just exists in the ether forever and ever and ever, right? And that's essential. Yeah, that's the end. That's that part endure. Alright. Just pause and don't tell the judges. We ready, Gina? Ready? Judges, just make eye cut. You good? Alright, okay. Show me the scores. We have a 7. Is the name written on this for reason? Breezo. She name you. We have a 7.5. We have a 6. We have a 7.5. We have an 8.1. Put your hands together for Rizzo. We have 3 seats in front here. We have 4 seats in front here for persons who's standing in the back. Right? So you all could, come through here. This is the time. Don't ever introduce the next book. Come quick. Yeah. Right? So we have 4 seats in front here. For those who stand in the back. Are they coming? They will, alright, they will. No, come on. As a community, we kind of start. It's like our red carpet, everybody watching to see me. Let's put your hands together for me. Alright, so we're going to introduce the next slam poet. Put your hands together for Megan Smith.
I wrote this poem roughly 2 weeks ago. I was going to perform it for the open mic, but it was closed. So here we are. It is dedicated to somebody. For those who were here last month, you all would know that I have difficulties expressing how I feel about people. So be gentle. Wow. I don't know how to feel about any of this. I can sense my chest squeezing, my heart beating, my stomach queasy. I want to crawl into a warm, comforting space and just bawl my eyes out. You feel me? I want to scream, but no word. I'm coming out. Coming out, sorry. But I'm confused. Why am I suddenly feeling like this? I don't like it, not one bit. I refuse to believe that this is what I think I might be. Ain't no fucking way. I'm going to go through this again. I'm going to go through this again for a friend, dog. I hate feeling like this. I hate feeling helpless and pathetic that I can't pursue to get someone I want without getting hurt. I refuse to go through this again. I can't do this. I can't believe I am falling for someone I know I cannot be with. I will ruin her. She's too precious for this world. I will corrupt her. She's too innocent of a girl. I will hurt her. She's mine. I want her. But how? When? Why? What can I possibly offer to such a gem? How can I improve her life for the better? Cheesy lines and autistic rays can't only get me so far. Well, I mean, I do have a car. I feel like I can't be vulnerable with her no matter what. It's easy to just say, be yourself. But how can I, when the biggest part of myself is myself? When I'm so overbearing, I push people away. When I'm so clingy, I can't make anyone stay. When I'm so fucking annoying, I force people to cheat on me. Please tell me. How can I love somebody who can I tell doesn't want me? But Meg, did you ask her? She said herself that she can't read people. The thing is, I could ask her. But why would I? To ruin another friendship? To end up in another relationship? And to undergo hardship? No! I said I refuse to go through that again. My heart can only take so much. I thought I could survive having another partner, but like was said, maybe I'm just adding bandages to open wounds instead of letting it heal, trying to seal it up so that I don't have to deal with this shit and focus on my meal. But even with that, I lose my zeal. I need help. The mere fact that I'm writing after so many months of being absent to journaling my deepest, darkest thoughts, it's a sign. I thought I'd fallen in love before, but there was no way things could be worse than those times, but I was wrong. I'm in love. But I don't want to be in love. I don't even want to be in like. I just want to stick to my script. Say it with me. Work, friends, content, family. Work, friends, content, family. But what if she wants to marry me? Meg, please! I am begging, I plead, I am on my knees. You're not going to get me, sorry. I have no more strength to live, no more fucks to give without her. I cannot continue to have my heart so dependent on someone like this. It can't just be my home stalking. I'm not sure anymore. I wonder if she feels the same. She might not be able to read people, but maybe, there might be hope. Thank you.
The autistic girls. I'm not how you feeling about my house. I say, Granny, how you feeling about see that why you're not judging us too much.
Thank you, James.
Judges, you ready? Oh, the top coming up. We have a 8.7, 8.9, 8. What's supposed to do with this? 8.59. So 8.6, right? 8.6. Shut the mouth, man. I'm going to put it on sale. I'll go back home. Put it on sale. I'll go back home. All right. So moving on to our next song. Poets, put your hands together for Isaiah Weeks.
Please beat him. Where am I? Let me go.
Next young boy filled with shell, street hot as hell, shots where kids play, we pray every day. Some live in fear, some just don't care. The players get so fully, killing young and old, shots in the tongue, bodies on the ground. When before them we say, I don't take blood on the streets, wait. And I'll see 5 Polish jeeps. Pain everywhere, the end very near, but Christmas is here, yeah, Christmas is here, so have yourself a Trinity Christmas, have yourself a Trinity Christmas. Because for years, traditions have been changing. The narrative born from Jesus Christ was born in a manger to Jesus Christ, I'm in danger. So I continuously ask myself what is there to celebrate. Life, when evil roams free. Life, when living comes with a fee. I've studied the faith, I understand the thin line between eternal damnation and making it to heaven's gate. Realize that although there's life that follows, either by natural causes or being filled with hollows, Jesus was born. But Herod still made racial grief. So mothers been crying. I study the history. Black bodies been dying. It's crazy how some of my brothers never made it to 30. But the age of pension still rising. And then they talk about if you save more than 25K, you can receive a payday. So celebrate. Celebrate raising crime rates, celebrate. People using numbers to decide human fate. 34 is what they play, because if you add the 4, the 6, the 7, the 9, and the 8 get to use this, go from gel blasters to AK. So now, only blood decorate city gate. Crazy how some of us hate maths, but only add to the crime rate, but all us say pray. And enjoy your day. So celebrate. Land of La Trinity. Columbus made gold and Trinity so red. White and black now have a different reading. Red, the blood that stains the streets. White for the coroners that pick us up when ARs knock you off your feet. And black, the body that lays on the concrete, but gold is a Trinity. So the place nice. It have no fuss, no fight. Give thanks for life as a smile and grin when me and Jaron under the punching. The intoxicants head rush up the life as sin and sacrilege. We love this country. Side by side, we stand where every creed and race cry the same. It's not equality in this place. And sometimes it's hard to differentiate between love and the hate. You see, love is our mother's pain, but love is forgiveness. See, love never went anywhere, so you could say giving gifts is the only tradition that stayed the same. Whether it's a new coffin for the slain or an extra lifeline in the game. See, we love different in Trinbago, and the pain go wherever we go. So it's plain to see that Christmas has become different in TNT, but at the end of the day, all our way is one family. So Christmas is here, pain in the end, but forget all that saying. I'm not living in fear. Because Christmas is not the same, and not because I don't celebrate it, I hate it. Just stop selling the children dreams, because Trinidad had no chimney. Sweet TNT was a shell of what it once was. So stop saying, let me go back to the old time days. We had a free mind from the arcade ways, so we can have a tree Christmas once again, where the youths will understand that presence is not what on Santa slay, but seeing the things that manifest when they pray. So have yourself a true Christmas. And don't show love because it's that time of the year. But actually show love because you care. And then maybe we could.
Right, I'm biased. I just want scores. Right? I want friends. Judges, how we looking? Ready? That was quick. You ready? You're drinking. You ready? Alright. Cool. Let me see these scores now. Wow. Okay. We have a 10, 9.5, 9.7, 9.9, 9.9. Put your hands together. Granny, see why you want to judge it? Granny, Granny up here overwhelmed. Right. So we're moving on to the next poet. Put your hands together for Safi Ali.
The name of this poem is The Love Between a Parent and a Child, and I hope it's not too short. I think when a baby is born, the parent love comes from creation. The joy of bringing to life a creation that somewhat reflects you, the parent, as a person. It's selfish because you love them simply for and because of you, and whether or not they showcase the good in you. But then there's a test of ego, selflessness, through individuality. When that said child morphs into their own person, another idea of a person you wanted them to be, or how you expect them to act, react, or feel, may be used for you to selfishly heal or drown out your own pain. The parts of you aren't so proud to show the world. Ask yourself, why do I love my child? Is it because of a genuine connection, or is it because they are who I tell them to be, and the safety of ideal control has brought you peace in this unpredictable world? When it comes to us, the kids, I think we love our parents because we're told to. It's seen as God's will. Loving your parents makes God happy, and no one wants to disappoint God. We are taught never to question them as if they are gods themselves. We ought to worship them and be grateful for all their sacrifices that allow us to have what we have now. Shelter, food, clothes. It's the duty of a parent to provide such things, but we are taught that the bare minimum goes a long way, so we love them out of simplicity, force, manipulation, guilt, and pity. Never because they show us who they are. It never comes from a connection of two human beings. It's always a parent and a child. Thank you.
Drinking some water. So you put your hands together for Sophie. Alright, judges, I will look into the scores. Serious business. You ready? Let me see the scores now. We have a 6.2. We have a 6. We have 8.9, 7.5, and 7.2. Make some noise for Sophie. Alright. You are in the love. Never happened like that. Well, you put all your hands together for Joshua.
Christmas theme, so hope you'll enjoy. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. Sound of Music film, 1965. Sings about things that keep the holidays alive. But you see, I come up in a much different time, so I'm going to tell you all about some favorites of mine. Videos are dogs proving why they are a man's best friend. They pass by the bakery and then now finish with the bread. The simple things will turn a fella on. Like when you go on super and set a corn, or when you win the mark with the mega ball. To see why people get along, a really good metaphor. Being somewhere that you never been, seeing things that you never saw. Like it's so easy to intrigue me, but believe me when I say not every one of my many loves so PG. So the Mary Poppins thing, I mean, all when I'm fine, but that is more mommy them generation than mine. When I was a child, his mommy self used to have a time to soak a parang, but as a song, you let me read between the lines. I want a brush, but wait now. Remember when you sing Kenny J song about swimming job when you walk in China? And what about a feeling about something in your heart? No doubt, one of my favorites when Shonda said, Anita you, I want more breakfast in my bed. So, see when I sit down and think about the Christmas season, I remember Cipriani and thanking the girl with the sweetest wine. These are the type of people my generation come up under. And the thing is, soca parang wasn't the only genre. 90s R&B, outside while it's raining, taught me about love. Cartel and popcorn, TJ, writing things. Sang out a few of my favorite things. Cause I'm good vibes. So if you ever wonder what a Christmas list for a cultured youth would might look like, I should write things for grown-ups from my age, like grown-ups of high grade. Oh, that's my favorite. Oh, when wife says, oh boy, yeah, right. Hold on to my waist, goes on to gyrate, the motor them flyweight, the motor them flyweight. When all down to my protons them vibrate. When cats got my tongue and my shoulders were hydrate and I playing lyrical in 825 nice face, not a man, side shape hourglass, let you know that time waits for not a man. No one blow up gutter blast off in 10, 9, 8, claustrophobic in a tight space. As soon as I go inside when mountains and Fridays inside. This is the type of things that make me smile inside, so raindrops on roses. To be honest, I already laid up in coldness. You throw it back in time like days of old. If I call out this pressure, it was spread out like Moses. Like the smell of kittens. Listen, even though I prefer it, you don't need to be listless. Still, you can't right, you can't left feeling less than yourself, not a thought in a handkerchief. Fully present, whiskers could be thicker than a beard. It could be the mane of a lion, I am in Zion, It could be the mane of a lion, I am in Zion, high jump on splash 5 islands, wind down, breaking silence, my tongue scribble affirmations while I'm inside on, witness the vibrance. Nice warm woolen mittens, feel like a size 1. When we came noise pipe up, I come to take control. The raining goes in full self, stimulate my soul, same as those brown paper packages from web source. Red drawers. I would never order a sex doll, but I order cute little signs like do not disturb and caution wet floors. 20 minutes of this is my TED talk. So this season, what I'm needing is to put my meat in your oven that doesn't need much preheating. I will be yawning Christmas morning and back up on it as I come down and find me a wrap up under my tree in a ribbon of red silk. And if I was Santa, I'd say it in big how you have it. cleanest chimney I ever did sit on. Smoking the chimney that coming out silt. I don't pay for what I'll do for your cookies and punch up cream. Like a 1 in 10,000 years. And December to remember after 11 months of stress, I would love that so much that I have a gift for you here that I prefer to the year of unwrap. And if you don't know what to get into, don't let us stop you. Buy a belt with a mistletoe buckle. With that caption saying love you, you ever joy like a little boy, you bubble your feet bubble. Because you could go buy one set of tools with the new kit from your favorite football side, jewelry, tool, games for the PS5. But next season buy an outfit at 80 something and send it to work Christmas Eve with the party and watch it. So this Christmas, probably every Christmas after two. Don't get it confused, because all I will do, make my dreams come true. But baby, all I want for Christmas is you.
Ready? I want to hear the scores, right? We have 10 because we pull in. This one for 11, eh? We have 10. Right? We have 9.5. We have 10. We have 9.7. Right? We have 10. Right? They're playing with the emotion. We have 4 more slam poets, and then we get into the feature performance. You want to perform behind it, right? So we're moving swiftly along. You all put your hands together for Kelsey Brown.
We dance a sloppy waltz. With you floating on my feet, you were leading. Mapping out every step, showing you the way you looked up to me. It was just you and I. A tiny toddler and her father, and I was already a god in your eyes. While the twinkle in yours restored my faith, kept me going, chasing after your future. But the finish line runs faster than me. Dreams seem to spring and years fly off the calendar, and I find myself banging a nail into my coffin every at the bar counter. Listen, come on to us. Waiting for Daddy to come home. But you don't know Daddy feels like a tea bag, totally submerged in situations that steal my essence. The heat of people too despicable to describe pricks my neck and it bleeds sweat. Pull on my string to make their beverage richer. They demand their point, and they'll turn this hot water red if they have to, so I must protect you. You can't know Daddy is a chemist, mixing potions and powders. Daddy is a businessman, selling supplies of short highs. Daddy is the postman, processing packages before police pass through. Daddy wears all these hats. But most importantly, I wear the mask for your sake. The perfect image of me you keep tucked away must remain sufficient. For fear I drown in your disappointment. So I dance around your curiosity. I never miss a beat, and I never let you catch up with this waltz. But sometimes I wish the music would just stop. But the song goes on, and Lady Justice knows every word, every step. She sees through the disguise, yet blinds herself to my circumstance. Shuts her eyes when I plead for them not to cage me like an animal. I was already battered and branded, shunned and stigmatized with, sorry, we have decided to pursue other candidates. My hands were tied with ropes of poverty, wondering when those ends would even meet. I only did it because I had to, because of you. So now how does a father, forced into an industry he never dreamed would be, his career isn't offered a chance? So spare me your sentiments saying the system is a success when I am not the only victim of its failure. So I transform into a cliche, choose to dance with the devil, belt out sorrowful songs about having a daughter to look after. Lady Justice could hardly contain her laughter. That doesn't give you a free pass to get out of jail. This is justice, not a monopoly, and this is not something easily undone. Guess what? We all have a heart. And yes, my actions will cause me to trip over my own feet, skip a couple beats, but I wonder if the small man had been given a chance or the tools to carve out a future that didn't involve red stains, white powders, or flashes of blue, would our prison cease being a go-to spot? Maybe we might stop being forced to purchase one-way tickets to an institution that can't even assist. And what happens when I manage to check out? I've already been labeled as having no prospects. So why not add ex-convict to the list? This entire trial is a joke anyway. And my daughter, who I fought so hard for, guess what? Damn to dance in the same system that failed her father as a ward of the state number 29667146, twist and turn into a statistic leading a newborn legacy of lawlessness. Choreograph a prison waltz to the beat of jailhouse rock. Her feet will ache as the music never stops. Just see through this mask. Judge me as you all have, yet still fall into the same traps of promises of a better life, only designed for her demise. Then will she understand us and eventually sway.
All right, judges. Well, finish the story. Ready? Now we see the scores. You have 7, 8, 7.5, 7, 8.6. Put your hands together if you can. Alright, so we wind it down. Next poet to hit the stage, make some noise for Seth Sylvester.
Everyone. So, trigger warning. Sports matter that I hate. Condemnation. What the phobias? Against a certain group of people. I love it. I hate fake rastas. What do you mean you're feeling for a piece of coke? That off. There's a time out that time and talk. are not vital nor vital to your survival. Look at all the things you consume and eat. Milk, alcohol, processed meat. You even know what the Rastafarian process means? It's about aeration, elevation, rocking back, and holding a meditation. You don't scratch out the coal and talking about any panda. You for real? What happened to boiling some ginger, fever grass, and bacano leaf? What kind of rasta is that? What kind of rasta is have a weak immune system? You're supposed to be living off the earth, eating provision and foods from the dirt, cassava, sweet potato, edibles, and plantain. Yet all you have in your cupboard is noodles and ramen. And pasta. You know what I'm Rasta? It's a blasphemy, that's sacrilegious. You bring in Rastafarianism into this community. And there's a curse. Speaking about curses, the other day I hear you cussing down the players, mother this, mother that, all kind of them things you indulge in. But Rastas don't curse. Did they say what the judgment? What the fire go around with you? If you never ball out Jah Rastafari, you're fake. If you never refer to yourself as I and I, you're fake. If you don't acknowledge the Almighty Jah as the ruler, you're fake. If you don't know about the lion of the tribe of Judah, you're fake. If you don't know about the Haile Selassie wisdom, you're fake. If 2 or 3 times a week you don't burn out Babylon sister, you're fake. But you don't know about none of that stuff. That is not even real ass in your head. It's all up. You walk in the hairdresser, bald head, like a man, and walk out with a ras. But maybe it's just my fault. I grew up around the Bobos and the Nyabingi. Maybe I hold on to that image of what Rasta should be. Maybe I listen too much Capleton, Norrisman, Sizzler, and Anthony B. Maybe the Nyaman, the Biggie Man chant in my ears. Maybe too much Holy Emmanuel Selassie Most High Jah in my head. Maybe I miss reggae music. Maybe I miss the foundation laid by Jah Mason. The Cipriani, the Louis Cultia, the Gregory Isaac, the Bushman, adding a little Richie Spice, mix that in an Everton blender, and sip the cocoa tea. Maybe they want to place reggae in a morgue and heritage along with it. And maybe it's my fault for stereotyping you based on how you look. Is it too much that I want the cover to represent the book? Maybe.
Real bubbles. And you know why they are real bubbles? Okay, judges, how we looking? 9.5, 8.2, 8.5, 7.8, 9 wrong franchise, 9.1. Alright. So we are the last 2 performers, right? 2. Alright? So you all put your hands together for Joel Philip.
Actually, first, you all know about Joshua Regal, the department for the 30 hours. So I'd like to take this time now to set a new Guinness World Record and do a 30-hour poem. Alright, here we go. I have a few plans for 2025. Like, I want to learn to stop using my phone to read all of my poems. But that's 2025. For now. Until I see them fireworks in the stars, this is the only galaxy I'm watching. Face ID and password just goes to show how far that we locked in. You know how many days I know Instagram better than the back of my hand? But we will drop it. First. But second, I want to start a diet and have it last past the second. Christmas food not finished yet, so it's bread and ham for seconds. And thirds, fourths. But of course, all that go done for the next year. Right? I don't even care about a carnival body. I just have enough mass as it is. So to live off no bread, no sugar, salt, and just have like chicken and carrots and water and sadness. The third thing, I want to end all my conversations with thank you. Because even as a poet, there are many things I leave unsaid. This year I learned sometimes my manners run on Trinity time. And I really feel all that gonna stop at 11:59. Even if things just slip my mind easy. Like for years, these and the similar goals have been slipping. I've been tripping over the same blocks, but we still living, breathing. So what really needs to change for real? Well, there have been days for real I only get through by the grace. In the face of all, I decided to change. The unchangeable start to move me. Regardless if there was nothing I could have done or look to do, look at who come. The Savior born in a manger, arranged that I should be set free. This wasn't meant to be a Jesus feast, but I can't help but share what I find in Jesus. Peace. So here's my goal for 2025. Find a way to be like him. For my eye contact, spend less time on this image bearer and see the beauty of his image bearers. For my help, if this body is truly a temple, I would treat it with a little more respect. And little by little, I'll whittle away till what little remains. I could deal with it in 2026. But what that will come from is built from the bricks that I lay down, of the life that lay down for you. These don't have to be your plans too. I just find with what all that he has done for us, it's the least we can do. Thank you.
All right. Judges are seeing people writing. Don't let the pressure all in. Pressure in. You ready? Oh, okay. Judges, let me see the scores. We have a 7.5, 7, 8, 8, and 7.5. Pay hands together for Joel. All right. Quickly to the next poet. Make some noise for
for Jabari Collins.
There is no more in Ba Sing Sing. The reference might be yours, but the message remains the same. There is no war in Ba Sing Sing. In this kingdom, that many of you may not know, propaganda and misinformation was the way to win the war. But there is no war in Ba Sing Sing. They say this same statement and repeat it over and over, because some things need to stay below the surface. Since 1948, in 1984, we saw that speaking things into existence is a practice that transcends reality, because Big Brother said so. But speaking things out of it works just as well. There is no war in Ba Sing Sing. And even though this isn't a real place, they still use real tactics. That is so similar to what we see here. People say that this isn't a real place, but we still see real war tactics. See men reload semi-automatics and act as if there is no law in Trinbago anyway. While we all push it all deep underground, raise the volume on the surround sound and dance now, because this is the forever story. There is no war in Ba Sing Sing. I say as if we're not already experiencing wartime prices. Watch how hard this life is. Watch how much people making sacrifices. Watch how we struggle simply trying to survive this. But there is no war in Ba Sing Sing, so I still find a way to spend thousands on kits and tickets for Stink and Dirty, FOC, and Jam Naked, because outside real nice, sipping some punching with ice, more fire, while we watch the world burn and ignore the fact that deep underground there lives and breathes a war that is waiting to be waged. I say as if Ba Sing Sing hasn't been under siege for the past umpteen years. And we, so good at fighting the good fight that without even acknowledging it, we can survive in it. I know that why you still there, Lion King. Although everything isn't Hakuna Matata, if we don't laugh, no cry. And if we don't smile, we go fall. So I don't blame you for pushing all of our fears and worries deep, deep underground. Especially because the war is kind of like a war. That is to say, there is no war in Ba Sing Sing. You know, take it.
How we looking, judges? Alright. You're already rushing them. Yeah, pressure them. Wait, top one of them. Gina, you good? You sure? You? Alright. Let me see these scores, judges. We have 8.5, 7.5, 8.8, 8.5, 9.2. Put your hands together for Jabari. Beautiful. So we have the last round performer, right? Will you make some noise for Majin, Abdul, and Pirate?
If I project like this, so they can hear me still, right?
Yeah.
Clearly, right?
Yeah.
I just checked. Thanks, sir. Throughout my stand and stage, I stand. The pinnacle. Pen in hand and mic below. No mic, we know. Mind in top prime. And go forth. I feel nothing. I put all
I put on, I put out on stage, and still nothing. The numbness of my speech still summons a dumbfoundness from each seat, and I feel relief. I still have it. Praise to preach the prose, fail to meet even the toes, a giant's reliance on applause to make sense of the clause as if the subject is me. What is soul? The belly ball, broken back teeth begs for nourishment, free of the lies that I eat. I could do this in my sleep. Watch. Rip the souls from the feet. Deplete the purpose completely. Eat up the easy pieces of poetry, points like purposefully place particular pieces of policies, position the perfect punchline in partnership with parts of speech to play on words, part receive for applause with a pause. And play on words, a master crafter of talking up in the ass about any disaster. What is a magic poetry package? Intended intensity, intended immensely about anything. I could do this in my sleep. Spark a revolution. Spark a revolution from the time I start to speak. Hold your breath from beneath your seat so the gravity keeps your butt cheeks clenched. Not even a fart must pass during this parting of lips wrenched apart, not a lip. But stand a chance again to get by. Mind and pen. Look at the stance. I perform with that phone in my hand. Who know me? You think a stomach was stuck up and start to stop this stampede of a man. The kamikaze of copycats that come after my hand. Right till I say I could do this in my sleep. In fact, I'm not even here. I'm not even here. I have to wake actually. Wow. I have to wake. And the wake of my sincerity. It's 40 days it takes to write this piece. It's 40 days it takes to write this piece. It's 40 days it takes to write this piece. Nothing. It's 40 days it takes to write this piece of nothing. Of frothing at the beaks of birds who spend all day hunting and end up the hunted. Of turning up empty when the basket is full, is tipping with envy of every poet with something to say. What was the point of making this? Tell me. This stage used to be a transparent space, safe to escape with me. I could stand up here and say anything, everything without dealing with the face to face. Now it escaping me. Shirt size desensitized is not the creativity. Just nothing to say lately. Sincerely. From the pen.
Hey, don't try to influence each other here. I appreciate your enthusiasm. You might be smart, why you think all that scores? Judges, how we looking? Alright. You wasn't in. Alright. Let me see the scores. We have a 9.9. She's stingy. We have a 9.5, 9.8, 8.8. So you put your hands together for the cheese. Alright. So that's actually the ending of the slam, right? We actually have our feature performer. Kwame is going to perform while we tally the votes, right? The scores. And then we're gonna give the scores. Why can't we wait for Kwame to reach here? I just want to remind you all that the highest and the lowest scores are going to be slashed, and we're going to deal with the 3 scores. We're going to add the 3 scores in the middle, and that'll be the person's final score. Right? So I'm going to see some tens thrown around, but when we don't do the maths, right, the scores will look a little bit different. Right? Cool? Alright, all the numbers to the giveaway. I feel like I could do a giveaway now. I could give away something now. Somebody give me the envelope, let me give something away now. Let me tell you what we're giving away, right? No. The first thing we're going to give away is a back and leaf t-shirt. Right? We don't have it here, because we have to get a size, obviously. But we will make arrangements to give it, right? So I feel like I'll give away the shirt first. Where the envelope? It have an envelope right there that says give away. Right by the laptop there.
It's in on my Cheeto.
No. I just want to pick the number. Right there. Yeah, that, ooh, use my friend one. Alright. Well, let's see how unbalanced. A massage it here so it could mix around, it could marinate. Right? Numbers out. You have 59? Anybody have 59? 59? Whoa, they put their hands together. Right. Cool. So we will organize to get the t-shirt with her in how long, Raquel? A week, right? You'll give us your name back before you leave, right? And the contact information. Well, let's put your hands together for her. Awesome. So we're gonna go into the future. And then we will deal with the scores and the rest of the bodies. Yeah? That sound good to y'all? Alright. So, how to really introduce this man more? Alright. So, they have idea about Kevin Hart. Oh, they have idea about Cat Williams. But this is just another funny guy. Videos, but he don't know that. We used to do behind the proof. That guy. Or they put their hands together for Kwame Weeks.
Stand-up is kind of like spoken with it, just that we do rhyme, you know, and we don't have rhythm and thing, but I'm going to try my best tonight. Thank you for the warm introduction, Danica. But as far as introductions go, guys, I think we could all agree that we witnessed one of the greatest introductions a couple of months ago. You know what I'm talking about? Terrence, tell her you're going to be a daddy again. What the grandpa say? That is? That means move grandpa so much, people are talking with none of us used since we went to primary school. Extravagant news. And then she broke all of our hearts when she said, I am not the mommy. When she said that, I swear I was going to hear dun dun right after. Broke our hearts. But that introduction was so good it made the entire world watch a 6-minute video. When I watch a 6-minute video, that's how good that introduction was. So it made me wonder, do you think she made that introduction up on the spot? Or she prepared beforehand, like somebody poets there? You think so? Either way, it's very impressive, eh? Because if she makes it up on the spot, she's an absolute genius. She's an absolute genius, but I question that because she is with a serviceman, yet she was surprised by her horn. She was surprised. I feel like a genius would not be surprised by a horn. A genius would anticipate the horn, would prepare for the horn, you know? But she was surprised by that. Being surprised by a horn and a serviceman is kind of like being a short man and being surprised by the friend zone. What do you expect, sir? What do you expect? So I think she actually prepared for it beforehand. I think she probably wrote it down in her book and she went through it in front of a mirror, you know, rehearsed the lines, and she probably went through different versions of it before she reached the final that was the masterpiece we all know and love, right? The first version was probably like this. So hey guys, you know how some people just have children and thing? Well, Terrence is one of those people. Do you notice I have no children in my belly? I And then she was like, nah, that's too wordy. So she tried the next one. She said, in the case of a baby that is not in my belly, Terence, you are the father. And she's like, nah, that's copyright infringement. This video needs to go viral. So she couldn't do that one. And then we get one that we all love. I think we can all learn from my introduction. If you have bad news to deliver, if you have bad news to deliver, it's still format. And it will get people's attention 100%. As a matter of fact, I want to try it now. So I'm going to say something, and I want Toilet to say what the grandpa said. That is extravagant news. And then I will say something that will hopefully make it up, right? So, Mommy, I just found the love of my life. That is extravagant news. She from Arima. I just found a cute puppy. That is extravagant news. It is not alive. Last one. Jesus Christ has returned. That is extravagant news. Go on, let's out here. Pain, answer. So that's one of the things that happened this year. That was one of the big highlights of this year. I want to remind all of some things that they probably forgot about that happened this year. Earlier this year, a British man living in the UK, he tried escaping the cold, dark skies of the UK to come on vacation in Tobago, only for he had to get bitten off by a shark. Talk about bad vibes. Of all the things that happen to you in Tobago, before you get robbed, before you fall in love with a Rasta man, before you trip on a band ball or something, your hand gets bite off by a shark. And that's not even the worst part of the story. The worst part is that the shark said, bite off me my hand and bite a piece of your thigh and thing. But the doctors were able to reattach some of the body parts. I don't know if you see that. The doctors were able to reattach it, which means that the shark didn't only bite a chunk of his body, it also bought a chunk of his. I am not a poet. I am a stand-up comedian. Don't test my grammar. Anyway, it didn't only bite off a chunk of his body. Bite off a chunk of his masculinity because the shark didn't even have the kids. He just swallowed like, oh my goodness. That shark just bite that man with a bad vibe. Let's talk about bad man. Let's bad man. Shark bite the man and spit him out. Nothing of water in the dance here. I was curious, like, what kind of shark does bite people and don't for the thing what it bites? And it said it was a bull shark. You remember that? There was a bull shark. Apparently, bull shark, the bull is short for believing. Imagine that. Next thing that happened this year, also involving an animal, you probably forget about it. Kangaroo Jack. Remember the Kangaroo Jack story? So that's to remind you, for those who forgot, there was this kangaroo, it was in one facility, and then it was moved to the zoo. And then pictures of the kangaroo got released, and the pictures of the kangaroo looking like it was going to die that day. The kangaroo looking like it was going to die that day, and people was like, yo, the kangaroo looking like it's going to die. And the zoo was like, no, all kangaroos look like they're going to die. All kangaroos just live. So it's like, okay, I guess. But the best part of the story for me is the debates. Every time there's a controversy in Trinidad, there's always have debates in the comments, and people fighting in the comments, right? So that one split the country in two, right? It had two groups. One group of people was like, the kangaroo would be better off in the facility. And the next group was saying, no, the kangaroo would be better off in the zoo. But I know there was a third silent group of people who was wondering whether the kangaroo would be better off in a curry or stew. I know some of them probably here right now. Yes. So we turn to something lighter. There's big people here. There's only big people here. Tell them close it. So I was like, I'm spending time with. How much time have I gone so far by you? Let's keep going. Right. So I spending time with a young lady sometime this year, believe it or not. I know it's hard for some people to believe, but I was doing it, right? And she's a bold type of person, you know, so we were getting intimate, and she like put her hand on a part that I, you know, she didn't have permission to do that number. I didn't mind. But then she asked me a curious question. She asked me, are you a bro or are you a shower? And there was this long awkward silence because I was waiting for the other options. How are those the two options? Because what are those things, right? When they say is a bro, what I mean? You need to start small. But then when they get to know it, it's like you're watching a Christopher Nolan movie. Like at first it's like, what the hell I come here for? And then the plot twist hits and it's like, this is the greatest movie I've ever had sex with. Wow! And then what's that show? A show is one he just they go all the time now. So what you're trying to say is everybody big then. Now what you're trying to tell me? That'll make no sense. That can't be the case. So I want to suggest at least a couple more options when you're asking the question. At least one more, right? So ladies, if you're asking somebody this question, they can ask, are you a grower? Are you a shower? Are you a transformer? What is a transformer? A transformer is one that it don't change size, but it change shape now. So you might start up soon. But then when you have a nice time, you just it's important to talk about that because I'm a guy, and other guys have insecurities around that number. You know? And it's because of porn. Because of porn. Other people have, watch porn, and there's a walk what we think about sex and what we think about women in particular. I would like to tell you, right? I used to watch porn. As many young men used to watch porn in the teens, I watched porn, and I stopped because I didn't like what I was doing. And I told this to one of my friends, and she said, Kwame, I'm proud of you for making a decision, but you know you don't have to actually stop watching entirely. You can actually watch feminist porn. Feminist porn. I never heard about it before. So I said, let me go and look at what this feminist porn thing is. And I thought feminist porn would just be like porn where except the women have higher paying jobs. But guys, guys know what it was. It was actually porn that is very, very boring. That is what because they would be getting internet having a good time and things heating up, and just when you think you're gonna get like to the climax, the guy would just stop and he pull out a piece of paper and he asks you, may I come on down, please? May I come? But fellas, that penis thing upon thing, you need to get over it. It's a man that's really struggle with that, I know that. And I went to boys school my whole life, except for a little period of time. But I know fellas that struggle with that penis thing. That I know some men that be, like every day they would Google, like, what is the average today? What is the average today? Because it has grown up, it has grown. They have been monitoring it like it's Bitcoin, like it's stock prices. You know? And it's like, please come down, please. If I watch it like the average in different regions of the world, you know, was the average in Africa, and then they would feel bad. And they would look and hope to find a place where they would finally have a fighting chance, you know. You said it. You know what she said? She said Asia. I didn't say it. Right? Anyway, moving on. So the time you tell me, how much time go on, how much time I have? Talk to me. That was how much time go on, how much time I have? I have 5 again. Alright, cool. So I have one more. So don't tell nobody this, right? I know this can be hard to believe after everything you've put so far for yourself. But I am a teacher, right? I am a teacher. But it's understandable that I'm a history teacher. All history teachers are insane. Think of every history teacher you ever had, they were insane in some way before, right? So I'm just one of them. But as a history teacher, I study this thing that is a problem in Trinidad, the problem of racism, you know. And that has come up over so often, especially around election time, you know, because let's get more and more racist. And everybody just say, oh gosh, Trinidad's so racist, everybody in Trinidad's so racist. And I study history of it and I come to the conclusion that is not true at all. I don't think Trinidad is actually racist. I think most Trinidad's are very decent people. Very decent people. It's just that the line between decency and racism is very, very thin number. Very, very thin. And actually so thin it rests on one word, only one word. You know what that word is? It's an English word, but we just Trinidadize it, that's the word them. Them. You see, if you add the word them to a neutral sentence, it is automatically become racist. Somebody watch the movie, they say, I'm not sure about it, let me give you an example. You see up here, a person of Descent descent, but they live in an area with mostly people of African descent around, right? And it's like this time of the year, it's Christmas time. So you have a Christmas, you have a lime, and you're inviting people over to your house for food, right? If you do that and you notice that of all the food you have out for people to eat, the fried chicken going on the fastest, if you notice that, you could describe that in a completely neutral way. And it wouldn't be racist. You could say, wait, money. Our Afro-Trinidadian neighbors really love fried chicken. And there will be nothing racist about that. But see, you with them things, that has changed the vibes entirely. Because if you say them niggas and them if you say that is released, just because I with them. Yeah, that's how it's true as well, you know. And this might be the last week of my career, but it's a risky free biscuit number. Because if you're of African descent and you go to a wedding and you notice something curious, I see a boy here dressed like he come for a wedding. You notice something curious, you can describe it in a neutral way. You know, you can see, you can tell the brethren, wow, brethren, those Indo-Trinidadian young men across there are dancing in a way that I never would personally myself. Not that I have anything wrong with that. I just would argue with myself. Yes, right. You can argue with them. Because if you say them, police and them, dancing kind of game. You see how you do with them, Before I go, I need to know how much that joke cost me. Because of that joke, and you're in it now for the rest of our lives. For the rest of our lives, it goes up something around, we'll be wanting us. This was real fun. Good night. Thanks for having me.
I feel like we're going to do better. Alright, I'm taking, you know, it's action time, right? It's action time. Kwame, I'm so sad I don't have those shoes. Earlier I was saying sprinkle a little sexism, but who would? You went left, real left. Right? Bring up transform. You got transform. I don't know. Anyway, remember I was telling you all before the views of people who touch the stage that is not me. But not reflect on back and we'll even see this. We took any videos of video, no we can. Cool. Alright, so we have the results. And well, I have to swallow you a little bit because these results so close. We'll fight with each other. There's only nearly scores. We'll know the close. But it's how close. Right? And somebody will remember $1,000. I have it cash. Somebody bring it to me so I can tantalize it. A white bottle of curse. Really signed that we want to give people the wrong amount of money. Right? But we do the giveaways first, right? We do the giveaways. We have 2 giveaways. We have an art gallery and we actually have a painting to give away. None of the ones on the walls. Come on. Let's see these here. I can't. Right? We're going to give away a painting. That's somebody Christmas gift. And we have $200 to give away. We're actually going to do a prompt, but in the interest of time, we're just going to pull numbers and give away, right? Just random, yeah, $200. You walk back on. I know poets don't have numbers. Poets don't have numbers, right? So we have, this is for the painting, right?
She didn't say that though.
So the painting goes to the person who has number 10. Right? Alright. Rachel, you love musical church. She won the painting. And it's actually painted by Rachel. Yeah. Yeah. He's the photographer, so he can't take my pictures. And the last giveaway, $200 goes to number 16. Really? 16, yeah. 16? In there, I don't have it. Behind the Kisha. Behind me? Yeah. Yeah, guys. From a friend here. No! Hey! You don't know? Right, so I
You see she falling into the stereotype.
It's not just in that one. Alright, so we start with the scores from 3rd place, right? Remember, I tell you, the scores very, very close. Scarily close. It could have gone to anybody. Poets, don't vex with me. I just call all these scores and I just post the vibes. Right? Right. And I'm calling all the points too so you all can see how close it is. So, in 3rd place, I wish I could have just called one because it's real close, but alright. In 3rd place, with 29 points, we have Mustafa. Yeah, and let me tell you something. Nakisha called these scores 3 times to make sure she was frank. Take it back, look at Nakisha. Right? In 2nd place, we have with 29.5 points, Isaiah Wager. Again.
was brave myself by point one, so.
Social. Scores, right? The energy and the quality of poems tonight was high, right? Yeah. It was at the $30,000. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Your poem asked together for all of the poems. Right? It was really beautiful. As I was Christmas gift for me, I find that I was on level of poetry that, Trinidad's finest, right? Like some really top tier poems we heard tonight. I just want to thank the audience. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for together for y'all. Y'all look good. Y'all smelling good. And most importantly, like, the show is nothing without you all coming and showing all the time, supporting the brand, supporting Bacano, supporting the poets. So thank you so much for being here. Big up Kwame for coming through and performing. Right? The picture, Kwame, big up Kwame. I just want to send some thank yous to the team because a lot of y'all don't know we are not funded, right? This is completely self-funded. We fund everything out of pocket, so if we don't make any dough, somebody pocket this bleed. I want that who, right? So it's really important for you all to always kind of support, even if you can't show up, share the flyers, tell a friend that you all come to the show and you all saw something amazing and you all enjoyed it. Because we cannot grow without you all. Not so? Yeah. I want to big up Fitzroy. Thank you, Fitzroy, and the Space ThinkArtWork Studio. And his team, Sha and Cipriani, because they always here working hard and making sure that we're comfortable. Past couple of shows, we came chairs fully stacked out. We didn't even have to pack chairs. So it's been a really, really good partnership for the past year. It's been a year since we've been in ThinkArtWork Studio. And it's been pretty amazing. Like, this space is so magical. You don't agree? Yeah. So, that the hope is to just keep growing the brand and make some positive changes and just do some different things for 2025. So you all could keep supporting and keep looking out for what new stuff we're going to do. Big up the Bacano team, right? Keisha, Raquel, Naomi, Felipe, Kylie, who else I'm forgetting? Janella not here, but Janella is a big integral part of the team. She's foreign. We really foreign here. Right? We'll do it over there. Right? Shout out to the team. It's just love, right? I hope you all really did enjoy yourselves. But yeah, I'll take it out one more time, guys. Can I go down? Just because it's the end of the year and New Year's resolution, I just want to see, anybody been here since January? Hands? Well, let's see how thick I get. Like, your feet, I can't say I was going to show you what cheeks, never mind. Never mind. See you next month. Hey, see you next month. Thank you so much for being here. Good night. We say you guys are going to be over until we finish wrap up so you could live talk to the poets, ask questions, take pictures, tag us and everything on the poster, like you be selfish, right? Run some style, like a background track. Yeah, give me something, I don't know where's this. Alright, there, yeah, the shoulder.
Thank you for joining us, Gartsy. This is Bacano. mic. This is open mic poetry series. So we're back and I thank you for watching. I know a lot of you couldn't understand exactly everything they were saying, but I'm happy that you stood in there and actually participated in this live. Well, I'll join you in the next live hopefully soon. And until then, season's greetings and thanks again for watching Gartsy.